So going off the positive scenario, and now with my little text on the bottom there actually changed, let's take a look at what realistically could be the worst case scenario to happen with the Switch. And unfortunately, I think it's the one that's more likely to happen, which is a bummer, which is a big bummer. And here's sad Mario. Look at him, he's all sad. No, don't do that. Go back to sad Mario. Okay. So with the light launch lineup, a bizarre reveal event, and a well-paced but questionable list of exclusives for the rest of 2017, the Switch could be headed for a lot of trouble. And don't forget about third parties, which are currently not showing much love for the device. Which is now the slide I revealed too early. Now say what you will about ZombiU, but at least it was an exclusive from a third party and a AA type of experience. Looking at the launch, the Switch doesn't have anything like that. The next possible thing that I can think of is Octopath Traveler and Shin Megami Tensei, both of which are super niche and clearly aren't aiming to be what ZombiU wanted to be. Not to mention, they aren't even launch titles. And no, Bomberman isn't in the same league as ZombiU. I don't care how you feel about ZombiU. Bomberman, not quite on that level. There's clearly little faith in what Nintendo is doing, or developers weren't given much time to get to work. Otherwise, there would have been a lot more to talk about at that very questionable reveal event. Now, however, I think it's obvious the Switch will sell out initially, but I don't see it staying that way for long. The $300 price tag and lack of exclusives, unless you're a Zelda fan, will allow many people to wait it out. But people who bought the device will have a cool new game every month to check out. Whether that be Zelda or Splatoon 2 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, these titles are also the same that didn't set the world on fire with the Wii U. So it stands to reason they could have little influence on the Switch as well. Very little is known about the fall games for Switch, and almost nothing is known for 2018. Nintendo is playing the future really close to the chest, while also explicitly stating that 3DS isn't over. They are hedging their bets hardcore. And this can be seen in the new Fire Emblem game for 3DS, and in Fire Emblem Warriors coming to Switch and new 3DS. And why should they abandon a successful handheld? Well, because too much support for it will create the same splitting of efforts that made a lot of people feel the Wii U didn't have all that many games. The expectation of a portable console hybrid was to unify all of Nintendo's development so they can just focus on one device. Over-supporting or continuing to support, or even worse, releasing a 3DS successor will kill the Switch. There's absolutely no reason to keep both running together towards the goal line. They don't want people to think they can keep their 3DSs and not miss anything from the Switch. And here starts the doomsday of this scenario here. That is a slow trailer for that game. With a sparse, again, but good list of games in 2017 for the Switch, Nintendo continues to release several 3DS games, such as this new Pikmin offshoot. We'll know which route they've chosen here at E3 when the number of games for each device is revealed and discussed. A lot of people have 3DSs, and continuing to show too much support, while nice, will lead people to not want to switch to Switch. If E3 doesn't reveal that many Switch games, even if they are actually in development, consumer confidence with the taste-making hardcore will drop even lower. And also, I don't like this Pikmin game. I think it looks kind of stupid. Even with Mario in the fall, a dark outlook could already be cast on this device. 4 big titles a year isn't enough when the gaming public expects more. And this affects third parties as well, which again, already not super on board. There's also the awkward and strange aspects of the online functionality with the voice chat and all that, but that won't sink the ship, right? Virtual Console could, though. Look at little Mario, man. Get out of New York City, that's weird. Now, with the Wii U and 3DS, Nintendo has shown they don't quite understand what they have on their hands. They have dozens and dozens of some of the best games ever made, but between buying them all again and again and flat out not releasing them on all devices or in a timely manner, seriously, if the Switch doesn't launch with or have release dates for most or not all of these following titles, Super Metroid, Mario World, Zelda 1, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, etc., we'll know they have no clue what's going on. And I expect them to do just that. I understand blowing your load with 300 games on launch day is a bad idea, but giving the nostalgic gamers a roadmap of what to expect and when would go a long way. And it would also help ease the gap in new exclusive games. Between Splatoon 2 and Mario Odyssey, what is there? Well, there could be a weekly release of Virtual Console games people would love to have with them at home or on the go, but they won't do this. In the Doomsday scenario, we'll have to buy everything all over again, and releases will be random, sporadic, and arbitrary, just as they've always been. For fuck's sakes, Pokemon Snap just came out last month on the Wii U Virtual Console. Why now? Why at all at this point? Their online service, regardless of the price, could do some incredible things with more than 2 free games a month, disappearing or not. But it won't do anything. You won't even get F-Zero. For years, people have wanted Nintendo to make the Netflix of games by... This is why you do it live, because you fuck it up. To make the Netflix of games by opening up the Nintendo Vault for a nominal fee per month and letting people go nuts. The amount of money to be made with that is large, but they won't do that either. Not even close. They'll do what they've always done. And maybe they'll release an SNES Classic. By early 2018, we'll already see the decline within a year of launch, with 3DS unfathomably getting more games and Switch having 4 big ones planned out for the year, just like 2017. But Nintendo isn't stupid. They'll see this and begin to do what they should have done all along, unite the two fronts. But it will be too late. Cross-platform new 3DS and Switch games will be the norm and people will like them, but not see enough reason to switch to Switch. By the time of the 3DS's swan song, probably sometime in late 2018, the Switch will have been out for over a year, and in 2018, we'll have only seen 1 or 2 major exclusive releases. The union will work though and create a stronger device, but the damage will already have been done. The Xbox One is still recovering from its disastrous TV reveal, and the Switch is likely to suffer a similar fate. Even in this dark timeline, the Switch will have a successor, one that is also a hybrid device, and maybe that time they'll have Virtual Console, online, and a games lineup in a row. Because once you change into a single pillar that does both, you can't really change back. Or can you? Nintendo is nothing if not unpredictable. If this is the worst it realistically could get for the Switch, this will be just like the Wii U, albeit with a shorter life and oddly a better ending and a brighter look towards the future. Hopefully. And hopefully also we don't have to go down this path. Now, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Hashtag is 2005. I'm going to make that a hashtag. It upsets the grammar nerd in me because you can't have an apostrophe in a hashtag. But I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate the hashtag. It's 2005 again. Put the comments below. That's my little presentation. It's like I had to do a report. That was my 3,000 word report on Nintendo. But it was fun to do. And I think I'm going to start doing more little video essay things like that. I wish I could get a monitor and have it under here so I could look straight ahead. I can't. Maybe I could work on that. I might be able to get that to work. But I also might drop the monitor and break everything in front of me, which is not a risk I'm willing to take. I'm not going to break everything just so I can look at the screen. That seems dangerous. Oh, I could move the desk. These are things I should think about on my own time, is what I'm saying. But unless anyone, hello, is out there, has a comment or any suggestion, this is the show every Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific time, for about 45 minutes to an hour. Twitch.tv/TheGameFanatics or here. I don't know why. Well, maybe your YouTube. I'll probably get more views on YouTube. I stream Mario Maker on my own channel, which is why I'm super excited for hopefully another Mario Maker. Please do that, please. Every Saturday and Sunday I stream that. On Wednesday I stream whatever. This last week I'm finishing up Rayman 2 on PS2, which is a bizarre abomination of Rayman 2. Next Wednesday will be Neo. It's all fucking about Neo. I'm so excited for Neo. Speaking of Neo also, I pre-ordered it and it shipped today. Very excited about that. So let's switch. Oh no, the Switch is like an Echo though. It's 2. Yeah, gotta get the more powerful Switch. The Switch that comes out in 3 years. In that Doomsday scenario, I really do think they could fuck it up and kind of like die, like when you're gonna trip, but instead you roll. Like they could dive and kind of roll into a 2019 Switch 2 that's not, or well, I guess it'd be 2020 Switch 2 that is better, and they kind of realign their efforts. But I don't think they could at this point. They could really fall on their face, and I still feel like they'd be okay in terms of they're not going to go third party. The more I think of it, the more hopeful I am for it, and that it will be at very least a Wii U, and hopefully a lot more in terms of sales, especially if they kill off the 3DS, which I really think they need to. The thing's old now too. That 3DS, even the new 3DS is what, 3 years old at this point? Send it out to pasture. Send it out. Let me know in the comments below.